It's no joke, and you don't have to be psychic to understand. There has been some heavy energy with these planetary aspects and transits going on. Today is Thursday, April 3rd of 2025, and believe me, the energy just seems like it is thick fog. So thick you could probably cut it. You know that type of feeling where you just don't know if you're on the edge of having a little bit of anxiety, but you're thinking maybe you just need another cup of coffee. You know what? You understand. Maybe you're thinking you feel like you're walking around with a lampshade on your head and you're just ready for someone to turn on the light so you can see where you're going. It does not surprise me a bit if you are feeling this way. This is your Fate and Fortune with True Oracle. I am Lady Zelda Kelly, and I'm here to let you know that what you are feeling is definitely normal. We are on the downside of Mercury retrograde. It goes direct on the 5th. And this is usually some of the toughest time where, a package doesn't show up in the mail when they say it's supposed to, missed texts, miscommunications, maybe upsetting communications. X is coming back, and then they're getting ready to exit again and become an X again. Many things are happening right now. But my question is, are you being chased? Now, what I mean by that is, are you being chased down with blessings? Even during this time, is it possible for you to continue to manifest a blessing and still to be chased? Because you know what? When a blessing is earmarked for you, it will chase you down. You don't have to worry about, oh boy, I missed that blessing. No, you don't. Because blessings are just that. And blessings will find you no matter what, no matter the planetary aspects and even the moon phases. Blessings are for you because you deserve them. So we're going to start out with this. I love this deck. It's the Telepathy Oracle deck. We're going to start out and just get a little idea of where things may be heading. Connection. Oh, I'm loving that. I'm going to put this to the side. Connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. Ooh, how does that fit in? My goodness. And there are no coincidences here. Go ahead and take a screenshot of that if you like. Keep it as your wallpaper. Many do. And we're going to put this to the side. You never know. We just may want to reference it again. So now I have two beautiful decks today. This Harmony Tarot and this beautiful, I think her name, let me check. Yes, Laura Twan Oracle Lenormand. I like to give the creators of these decks a little prop too, because they work hard and creating and crafting because they're always a work of art. We're going to start out with the tarot. We're going to put the Lenormand to the side. And do you like this cloth? Do you like this cloth? We used to have it in the shop, in the psychic shop. I'm going to leave a link at the end of this video where you can go over to our website and click on shop, and there will also be links in the description if you'd like to have a reading with me and or if you would like to shop. I think there are 2 left. I'm not sure. But check them out. They are just gorgeous, more gorgeous in person than what you're seeing now. And they're just cushy and they feel almost like velvet. They're just gorgeous. Okay, here we are, my darlings. Here we are. I thought you would like this today because we are just in this. And I see Sam lurking. Here she comes. Going to come. Oh, she didn't come all the way through. That's good. There is a card that came out. And look what it is, my darlings. Of all things, there were 2. This moon card came out. Look at this. When I talk about no coincidence, and Mercury. When I talk about no coincidence, this comes out, and so does the Nine of Swords. So this Nine of Swords, let me see what else we have. Is right out front. And then we have the Hierophant. That also doesn't surprise me. And I'll tell you why in a minute. We have the Knight of Cups. Look at him. Talk about a hero complex. He could show up at my doorstep any day. I know he could yours too. And we're going to take one more card. The Empress. Isn't she gorge? Oh, I love this. Okay, here we are. Now I'm going to put these to the side because we'll probably draw one more card as a final message. But this moon card coming out first and foremost and furious is here to tell us that we have to follow our intuition during this time. It is also the sign of Pisces in the zodiac. And incidentally, we are in the sign of Taurus right now. Not Taurus, I'm sorry, Aries. Aries. Mercury, thank you so much. Mercury, and this is Mercury. We are Mercury retrograde. You see, my darlings. I'm not going to edit this out because you know what? I think we need a little laugh. And yeah, too, I make a few little mistakes. Let me start over. There's a little blooper in this reel for you. This is a Hierophant, and he is the sign of Taurus. We are in Aries. There, I got it straight now. Thank you very much. You know, we got to laugh, right? We have to laugh. And you that are watching, our friends, you're part of the community. At least I hope you are. So please subscribe, like, click the notification bell because you know what? Sometimes we can't take things so seriously and we have to have a little laugh. And you're welcome to have a big laugh on this one. But let's get back to it. The moon advising us that we need to use that inner gut instinct, that inner intuition to just know how to navigate through this time. The first thing that I want to invite you to know is that it is temporary. What you are feeling is not going to last long. It's going to be over just as soon as you can say, right? Moon, right? It's going to be very quickly, quicker than what you think. But this Nine of Swords is here for a reason. The Nine of Swords tells me that you, my darling, are having kind of a little hard time to sleep at night. Maybe a little hard time focusing on work. Maybe you're distracted. Maybe you're in a fog right now and thinking, if I would have said this, would this person said this, or would they say that? Or maybe I should have done this. Maybe I'm just a bad person. Or maybe I'm thinking that I should do that. Well, maybe they shouldn't treat me like this and I wouldn't respond that way. If any of that sounds familiar and more, that's what's telling us that this too will pass because that is also temporary. This beautiful knight, how handsome is he? Coming and bringing this fantastically nice big cup of peace. A water sign telling us that there's always time for negotiation. There's always time to relax. Take it slow. Take a moment. Take a breath. Think about the situation that you are dealing with. Use your gut instinct because, my darlings, it is now time for you to start focusing on you. That's number one, and that's where this Hierophant comes in. Now, for those of you who are embarking on a more spiritual journey, it does not surprise me. And of course, this reading is for all signs. Some of you may resonate more than others. But sometimes we have to come back and watch and rewatch again. And I invite you to do that and even send this to someone that you feel may need this message today, because this is telling us we're not alone. We're not sitting in a field somewhere, left field, if you will, by ourselves, and we are not forgotten. The blessings that are earmarked for you will chase you down. Just because you don't feel like that right now, or you're feeling stagnant, doesn't mean that you're not getting a blessing. It just means that universe and our Creator are crafting this blessing so wonderful for you that when it does reach you, you're going to say, wow, this is better than what I even imagined. And that's usually what happens when you have a lot of faith like that. And you know, and especially if you are manifesting, when you receive it, and during this time of feeling this heavy pressure and heavy planetary muck, mire, and mayhem, you know that you're not forgotten. And I want you to know, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. It means that things are being moved around for your sake, so that when you receive this, it is going to be so awesome. It will just really make an impact. And not only that, you will have a brand new beginning right along with it. There is a new beginning coming, a birth of a new beginning. And you know what happens at a birth? You have to take care of yourself. You have to make sure that you are pampering that new beginning. You're receiving this as childlike, wide-eyed, happy, looking forward to the future, and not looking back on the past and making that your present. Because this is a time in which you now will be able to really start looking toward your goal. Put some blinders on and laser focus. And when you start laser focusing on you, my darling, those blessings are going to be jumping out of the woodwork right for you. Let's take a look at what this, I think you're going to enjoy this deck. This very beautiful Lenormand deck. Look at this. The Ace of Clubs, which is also a timing card. That little fox. He's kind of funny looking, isn't he? These are based on turn of the century drawings. So he's kind of folk arty looking, but I love him. And then we have this. Number 27, the 7 of spades, the 9 of clubs, the Ace of clubs. We've got a letter here. We've got a ring. And we have this little guy in the middle. So what is all this about? It's about you. When you have this brand new beginning, you're going to make this commitment, my darling. Lots of energy here today. I'm sorry, my camera is moving, and that's what happens when that comes about. This timing card is summer. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh my gosh, I have to put up with this until the summer. No, Zelda. No, you don't. It is the summer when you're going to be able to look back and think, wow, I made it through. The summer is when you will be getting engaged in something that you want to do. And not only that, my darlings, you have it in you because you will be sly as a little fox. Oh yeah. That sly as a fox will make sure that your determination gets you paid for what you're worth. Now, some of you may say, well, I'm not employed, or I'm not, you know what, it's okay. Because money is not only what is measuring our value. I want you to know that. Money doesn't just measure your value. In fact, I'm going to go one step further and say this. Many of us think there's sometimes in our lives that we are held back because of lack of. That maybe if we had money, then I could do this, or I could do that, or this would change. The change, my darling, and especially what it's talking about in here, this change from going from this sleepless nights and upset into this brand new beginning in which you are more spiritually connected, is telling you that when you change, you sly little fox, then the money will follow for you to take care of what you need to take care of. So there you go. So the focus should be on you first, my dear. And then last but not least, maybe a little concern, maybe a little frustrated. Are you expecting some type of message? Are you expecting something? And you know what? It could be your blessing coming. Because we are in this time now that we are brand new in spring. Things are starting to look, I'm going to say, very up. Even though we've got this hard stuff planetarily. Look, we've been through planet things before. You will get your message very, very soon. There's no reason to be frustrated or upset or anxious. The timing will be perfect. And you, my darling, are preparing for this brand new beginning coming about. Let's take one more card. One more card, and we're going to see. Oh, look at this. Look at her. Is she not beautiful? Look at this world card. Gorgeous. This is telling me you've got the world at your feet. You've got a divine inspiration and a higher power over you. I want you to laser focus because you have entered this time in which you will be, my darlings, almost transforming. Not almost. I think you will be transforming into this new you. You 2.0, in which you are just such a great version of yourself. And it's not like you're bad right now, but oh my goodness, you're going to be unshakable. You will be unstoppable. And you will have the value that you deserve. So, my darlings, are you being chased? The answer is yes. Yes, you are. You haven't received it yet. That doesn't mean you're not chased. It means blessings are abounding just for you. Don't forget to subscribe, like. You're going to love our community. I love having you here. We really do here at True Oracle. Thank you so much for watching. I'm leaving the links in the description and the website at the end of this video. And please stay tuned because you know what? We've got another video I think you're really going to enjoy. And YouTube thinks the same thing. Thanks again for being here. And don't worry, you're making big positive changes. See you again soon. Bye for now.